Hey guys, how's it going? This is Rice Accord here. Today I'll be doing a review of my 3 month experience with OpenPilot. So I guess you can say OpenPilot 3 months after. I got this thing just because a few reasons actually. I thought it was really cool, and I think most of you guys on here will probably get it because it's really cool and it's a cool development product. You know, you're messing around with it, and your input, your data is actually making it better. So that's something that's really cool about it, in my opinion. Second is what I think of it as. It's a very it's like it kind of makes you feel better about yourself. Now you guys are like, what the fuck do you mean by that? I feel like, having such thing in a Honda, and I'm saying a Honda, like Honda's not known for self-driving. You know, if you ask a bystander right now who's just, around you, and if you ask him like, hey, brother, my Honda drives itself. Like, whoa, what are you talking about? It's like a Tesla or something? Like, he wouldn't know. And I know this is like a level two, driving assistant, almost to level three, in my opinion. Um, but it's still way better than Honda Lane Keeping Assistant. And we're building on top of Honda Lane Keeping Assistant. So if Lane Keeping Assistant wasn't a thing, then this wouldn't be a thing because it works on top of that. I personally always found Honda Lane Keeping Assistant kind of cool. There's a camera up there, and it's been told to keep you in the lane to certain degrees. And then the adaptive cruise control, you if you think about it from a very broad mindset, you have a self-driving car. It might not be the best, but it has the necessary tools for a self-driving car. But like GeoHot said, manufacturers do not want you to use it for obvious reasons, such as lane keeping assistant on the Accord, or I think in Honda in general, Honda Sensing. It only has a 15-second timer before you have to touch the steering wheel. Now that's basically useless. I might as well not even drive with it on. And that's where I like the fact that OpenPilot kicks in. It's a well constructed development product, in my opinion. And the fact that our data makes that thing better, that's a plus for me. And that's called fleet learning. That's what Teslas use. And I've been using it for the past 3 months, and I gotta say, man, I love it. I love it. There's times when I have to go to San Francisco, and I've actually made a trip yesterday yesterday evening. I was driving back from San Francisco, and man, beautiful. The sun was hitting the windshield directly, and this thing was doing perfectly fine. And, like me, I drove back and forth, and I've done it multiple times from Sacramento to San Francisco. What is that, like 250 miles, I think? And for 250 miles, man, like if you look at my Cabana records, I'll try to post that in the description below, like a little image. It was mostly green, like I didn't touch the steering wheel a lot, like not a lot. Like I took exits here and there to get gas or, just to take over because I had to pass someone. But automatic lane change was doing a very well job. And then the fact that I had set the now you guys might be like, what the fuck, bro? So I'm running Kegman. Shout out to Kegman. I think he's one of the dope. I think Arn and Kegman, you guys are fucking dope. And obviously Dragon Pilot. All these fork developers out there, you guys are fucking dope. Shout out to you guys. You guys put in all the fucking hard work to make our OpenPilot development better each day. Anyways, so I had this Kegman.json settings for the wheel touch seconds to 900 or 600, my bad, because it only goes for 600. So I really didn't have to touch the steering wheel, a lot. So, here and there I'll take over and they kind of pass someone, but everything else was pretty much done by OpenPilot. I set the speed to about 75 miles per hour. And if I had to change lanes, I choose to turn this on. He just change lanes. And it was just really like a very laid back operation, in my opinion. What are the cons? In the past 3 months, what are some of the things that I've noticed that has kind of made me like why did I buy it? To be honest, nothing really. It's just there's nothing you can really hate about it. Now you got there. I know there's certain people out there that'd be like, there's not too much torque limit. Like I wish there was torque, especially for us Honda users, man. We got like 9 degrees left and right. It's not a lot, It's quite a low torque, and it's kind of annoying. But that's nothing that we can personally do. It's an EPS thing. Honda has a little lock on there, and we got people out there they're trying to figure out how to break that lock. But, for about 9 degrees torque limit left and right, I think it does really well, you know. And I think what really has personally made it better, in my opinion, is the automatic lane changing experience. Like, you don't see that, Like, you don't see that in a regular fucking Honda, You don't see a Civic going around, with Honda sensing lane keeping assist and doing a lane change, Like, it's just, it's the aspect that, because we're in such a modern car, this is a Accord 2018, and everything is on CAN data, which means you can really control anything you want. If with the right knowledge and with the right tools, it's totally doable. And where we have came so far from the point where we were not even able to, do a lane change. We went to nudgeless lane change. Actually, before we went to nudgeless lane change, we went to nudge lane change and then nudgeless. So as you guys can see, we are making progress here, The development for OpenPilot is insane. Like, we have great people that are working, in the custom forks chat. Custom fork, my bad. Custom forks chat. And, we have great developers. Like I said, shout out to Dragon Pilot team, Kegman, and Arn. You guys are doing an amazing job, and hopefully I'm not missing anybody else. But I think, personally speaking, I personally love using a custom fork. I don't personally like using stock OP just because it doesn't have a lot of customization. Stock OP is kind of like iOS locked, okay? But when you get custom forks, you get like a whole jailbroken experience. Like, for example, Dragon Pilot is a custom fork. So if you don't know what custom forks are, it's basically just, I know I'm kind of late in this video to tell you this, but custom forks is just like a custom ROM for an Android smartphone, or a custom version of stock OP that has added functions or modifications to make the experience better. So anyways, I'm using Kegman. By the way, great fork. If you're looking for some smooth steering, use Kegman. A lot of customization. And then there's Dragon Pilot, which also has a lot of customization. It's just a stock OP with a picture of a little bit extra functionality. And then there's Arns, which is made for Toyota mainly. Toyotas mainly. But overall,